Beginning in child's pose, begin to walk your fingers gently over to the left side of the mat, taking a deep breath into the right side of the body, using your diaphragm. And exhale slowly back to center. And now inhaling to the opposite side, right side fingers, breathing into the left side of the body. Big belly breath. And slowly walking back to center and lifting up into tabletop position. Hands under shoulders. Begin to inhale, lifting the right leg back, left arm forward in a straight line. And exhale, crunching elbow to knee. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, crunching elbow to knee. Inhale, expands. Exhale, crunches in with the navel. Inhale, expands, and opening up the left shoulder, grabbing the right ankle. Opening into a twist. And exhale, releasing, crossing the right foot over the left, looking over your shoulder at your foot. Breathing into the side stretch. Bringing it back to tabletop. Now switching on the opposite side. Right arm forward, left leg back. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, expands. 2 more. Engaging the core in the exhale. Inhale, expanding. And now, reaching forward and behind with your right hand to the left foot, opening up the shoulder, taking deep breaths. And exhale, dropping the hand and the foot over the opposite, looking over your shoulder at the foot for a side stretch. And bringing it back to center, tabletop position, tucking in the toes into child's pose. Inhale, lifting the leg or the hips into a down dog. Just taking deep cleansing breaths, grounding with the hands. And rolling into plank on the inhale. Strong plank. Core engaged. Shoulders over wrists. And exhaling into chaturanga, untucking the toes all the way to the mat, and inhaling into a cobra. Exhale, lowers back down. Inhale, lifts into cobra. Exhale, waves back down. Inhale, lifts up into cobra. Exhale, down, tucking the toes, bringing the hips back to the heels. Inhale, begin to lift the hips back into down dog. Bending at the knees and hopping forward fold, grabbing the elbows. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, rising up into extended mountain pose. Now with your hands still in the air, grab the right wrist with the left hand, shifting the hips to the right side and just breathing into the right side of the body. Lifting back up, switching sides and stretching. Breathing with the diaphragm into the side body. Inhale, lifting back up. Extended mountain pose, shining the heart forward. And exhale, forward fold. Grabbing the elbows, maybe swaying side to side for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lifting into flat back. Exhale, lowers down, plants the hands, and stepping back to plank. Strong plank. Gazes forward. Exhale, bending at the elbows into chaturanga and tucking the toes. Inhale, lifting the heart into up dog. Maybe wiggling the hips a little bit. and exhale back to down dog. Bending at the knees, inhale, open, rise into plank. Using the core and pushing back into down dog. Just a couple more of these. Waving from down dog to plank. Knees bend, core engages, and exhale into chaturanga. Inhaling into up dog, and exhale, hips back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up into three-legged dog, and now open the hip. Maybe making circles with the knee and just taking deep breaths, making it feel good. Three-legged dog, and exhale, stepping through into lunge. Inhale, lifting into extended lunge. Finding firm foundation, gazes forward, and exhale, planting the hands down, stepping back to plank with one leg if that feels good. Chaturanga, and inhale up dog to down dog. Now inhaling the left leg open into a three-legged dog, making knee circles, just making it feel good. Back to three-legged dog, and exhale, stepping it through between hands, and inhale, lifting into lunge, making sure the hips are forward. Gaze is forward, firm foundation, and exhale, lowers down, steps into one-legged plank, chaturanga, inhaling up dog. Exhale, down dog, and stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, rising back up into extended mountain pose. And exhale, hands at heart center. Standing in mountain pose, just give your shoulders some rolls. Opening the heart, and inhale, lifting hands above head, and exhaling into a forward fold. Inhaling into a flat back, straight spine, and exhale, right leg back into lunge. Inhale, extending lunge, and exhale, back to down dog. Bending at the knees, inhale, right into plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up into three-legged dog, stepping through into lunge. Inhale, rising into lunge. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, rising into extended mountain pose. And exhale, hands back to heart center. One more time, extend and exhale, fold. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale, we're stepping right leg back. Inhale into extended lunge. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping back to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Untucking the toes, inhale, up dog. And exhale, pressing back to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts into three-legged dog and steps through. Inhale, rising into lunge. Exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, slowly ride into a flat back and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up into extended mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly into a flat back. Exhale, hands plant and step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhaling up into up dog. And exhale, down dog. Stepping forward to the top of the mat, into a flat back, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, lifting the arms above head. Exhale, lowering down. Inhaling into flat back. Exhale, steps back into plank, chaturanga, up dog into down dog. Stepping to the top of the mat. Inhaling the lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, begin to sit back into chair. Core is engaged, gazes forward, shoulders out of ears, firm foundation with the feet. Holding it. And exhale, lower forward fold. Inhaling up into a flat back, planting down and exhale into chaturanga. Inhaling up into up dog. And exhale, lifting the hips back to down dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg into three-legged dog. And exhale, stepping it through between the hands. Into warrior one, so planting the left foot down. And exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. And exhaling into down dog. Inhaling the left leg up, three-legged dog, and stepping through. Lunge on the exhale and inhale, rising into extended lunge. Planting the back foot down into warrior one. And exhale, lower into chaturanga, up dog on the inhale. And exhaling back to down dog. Holding this down dog for a breath. And stepping forward. Forward fold into flat back. Exhale, forward fold into extended mountain pose on the inhale. Standing in mountain pose, just begin to get grounded, rolling the shoulders, and find a drishti. In front of you, point of focus isn't moving. Next inhale, lifting the right leg, preparing for tree. You can either be on your calf or your thigh or on half lotus, whatever feels good. Keeping your gaze forward, feet rooted down, shoulders out of ears, and breathe. Inhale, lifting the right leg back up, and exhale, lowering it back down. Switching to the opposite sides, inhale, lifting the left leg and placing it either on your calf or thigh or half lotus. Bringing hands to heart center, finding the point of focus in front that isn't moving, and breathe. All right, very good. And now lifting the leg and dropping it back to meet the other, maybe shaking it out a bit. Finding mountain pose, and begin to lift the right leg back or up, catching it with your right hand, lifting the left arm, and simultaneously kicking into the hand wall, reaching forward into dancer. Allowing the shoulder to pull back with the leg, allowing the leg to use its force to get you deeper into this pose. Rooting down with the standing leg, gazes forward. And returning back to center, slowly windmilling the arms. Now reaching the right arm up, left arm reaches the foot, bringing the foot up to the glute, finding center. It is okay if you fall in this. Falling is a part of yoga, and it is super okay because I'm going to fall in this. And gazes forward and breathe. And exhale, lowering back down, back into a standing mountain pose. Inhale, arms above head. Exhaling into a forward fold. Inhaling into a flat back. And exhale, lowers down, jumps back into chaturanga. Inhaling up to up dog. And exhale, lifts up into down dog. Holding down dog for a breath, Inhale, jumping up to the front of the mat. Inhaling, rising up into extended mountain pose. Now standing heart center in mountain pose. Inhale, rising arms above head. And exhale back to heart center, stepping out to the left into wide leg pose. Inhaling arms above head and exhaling just into a flat back, so sending the hips back, gazes forward. And when you're ready, lowering down all the way or to your comfort, releasing the lower back, just taking deep belly breaths. And now moving from that into Skandasana. So shifting the weight to the left side of the body, up to the left side and lifting the right foot. Taking some deep breaths into the hip. And when you're ready, slowly shifting sides, bending the opposite knee and lifting the foot. Taking deep breaths into the hip. And when you're ready, returning, lifting the hips back into forward fold. Inhale, rising back into extended. And exhale, hands at heart center. Now with the right foot, turning it out, preparing for warrior two, making sure the hips are facing the wide side of the mat. And exhale, bringing the knee to the pinky toe side, reaching the arms out, taking some deep calming breaths, relaxing the shoulders, engaging the back leg from the glute to the heel, keeping it strong. Inhale, reaching forward and lifting the left arm above head for extended side angle, reaching from the fingertips to the back heel. Inhale, riding back up and going back into reversed warrior, bringing the right or the left arm above head, maybe wrapping the opposite around the back. Straightening the front leg, inhale, reaching forward with the right hand into triangle, lifting the left above, and stretching from the fingers, left fingers, all the way down from the back heel, taking deep breaths into the side body. Inhale, lifting back into extended. Legs are facing the side of the mat and turning to the opposite side, preparing the hips for warrior two. Bending the right knee to the left pinky to the pinky toe side and reaching out. Soft shoulders, soft fingers, working from the bottom, engaging the core and breathe. Inhale, reaches forward into side angle, lifting the right arm above head. Inhale, lifting back into warrior two, and exhale back into reverse warrior. Hand can be behind the back, down the leg. And bringing it up, inhaling, extending into triangle, lifting the right hand above the head and stretching from the fingers to the back heel. And now pivoting in for a wide leg pose, inhaling, lifting the arms above head, and pivoting into lunge with the right leg forward. Exhale into chaturanga, inhaling to up dog, and exhaling to down dog. Jumping forward to the mat, to forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise up into extended mountain pose. Now exhaling into a forward fold. Inhaling into flat back. And exhale, hands plant, stepping back to plank. Strong plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up into up dog. And exhale, bring the hips back to down dog. Inhaling the right leg up into three-legged dog. And exhale, stepping it through, bringing the knee to the right elbow for pigeon. Walking the left toes back. And breathe with your breath, preparing for pigeon, waving with your breath. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, gives more length until you found your pigeon. And now just take some deep, long breaths into the stretch. Slowly, slowly, slowly lifting the upper body. And if you would like, bringing the back foot up into mermaid pose, hooking the arms and hooking the foot in the elbow. Taking deep, long breaths. And lowering back down, tucking the back toe and lifting up into down dog. And if you would like, flipping over into wild thing. Returning back to one-legged dog. And lowering back down, switching the opposite side, left leg lifts. Exhale, bringing the knee to chest and lowering down into pigeon. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers down. Just taking your time, finding your pigeon. And just take some deep, long breaths into the hip. And now slowly lifting back up. And if you would like, grabbing the back leg, hooking it with your elbow. And grabbing the hand with the other, and taking some deep, long breaths. And now slowly letting that go, tucking the back foot and lifting the leg up into three-legged dog, opening the hip, and if you would like, going straight into wild thing, lifting their left arm, or you can make circles with the arm if you would like, the one that is not supporting. And just take some deep breaths. And lifting back up into one-legged down dog, into one-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale up dog, exhale down dog. Bending at the knees, inhale riding or stepping into forward fold. Inhale flat back, exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up into extended mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling up into a flat back. And exhale, steps back into the plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Stepping, or if you would like to hop through. Sitting on the sit bones with the feet in front. And exhaling into a forward fold. Keep taking a deep breath for length. And exhale, just relax into the pose. Taking some deep breaths. And allowing your breath to get you deeper. Not forcing a thing. Inhale, lifting back up. Extending the spine. And exhale, slowly engaging the core and lowering back down all the way to the mat. Walking in the feet, preparing for bridge. Feet are planted on the mat. Inhale, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae. Tailbone lifts first into bridge. On the exhale, lowering down till the tailbone touches. Inhaling, the tailbone lifts, rolling up into bridge. And exhale slowly with your breath, lowering down. Inhale, lift this up. And just taking some deep diaphragmatic breaths. Allowing your fingers to go down the mat, feet to press into the mat. And exhale, lowering down all the way. Windshield wiping the legs if that feels good. Winding down. Move as slowly as you would like. Pause if it feels good. If you like, moving on to the left side. Reaching the right arm all the way out. Knees are on the left, arms on the right, looking over the right shoulder. Just taking deep breaths into the stretch. And slowly going back to center and switching sides. Looking over the opposite shoulder. And slowly returning back to center. And preparing for Shavasana, so just letting this whole class go, allowing the class to sink in. Just enjoy. I will leave a song on, but I will also leave you right now. So thank you for joining my class. I hope you stay healthy, happy, and well. Namaste.